What is going on, everybody? Got another math video for you. This is a quick one. Just working a limit problem, multivariable calculus. This is the limit as xy goes to 0, 0 of the function. We've got 5x squared plus 6y squared over the square root of 5x squared plus 6y squared plus 1, and then minus 1. Now, the thing to note here, this minus 1 here is not underneath the square root. So what happens if we just plug the 0 in, 0 in for x, 0 in for y? Well, we get 0 over 0. So let's see if there is something else we can do here. Well, what if I did this? Now, you know, typically we could show that the limit does not exist. Now I'm doing this video based on you've had this and you've got some knowledge about these limits. We can come in along the x-axis, we can come in along the y-axis, we can come in along the line y equal x squared. There's a lot of different paths we can come in to this point here, 0, 0. But with this problem, what if we did this? What if we multiplied the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator? All right. So if we do that, that gives us what? That gives us the limit as xy goes to 0, 0. And the numerator, that's just, there's really nothing we can do with it. So it's going to be this times that square root there. Square root plus 1, square root of 5x squared plus 6y squared plus 1, and then plus 1. And then here, now notice here, this is in the form a minus, let me get a different color. This is in the form a minus b times a plus b. And see, this is your a, this square root your a, and the 1 is your b. And remember, that's a squared minus b squared. And so that's going to give us, and I'll write it all out, 5x squared plus 6y squared plus 1. That's a squared minus b squared, and b is 1, so that's 1 squared. And so that's going to give us the limit xy goes to 0, 0. And that's going to be 5x squared plus 6y squared times the square root of 5x squared plus 6y squared plus 1, and then plus 1 over, and that's just going to be 5x squared plus 6y squared plus 1 minus 1. So when we square the square root, it just goes away, and then 1 squared is 1. And so you can see this is the limit as xy goes to 0, 0 of 5x squared plus 6y squared. I know I could leave some of these steps out, but I'm writing them all down. 5x squared plus 6y squared plus 1 over, and then you see here the 1's go out. 5x squared plus 6y squared. And you can see that cancels. And we're left with the limit xy goes to 0, 0 of square root 5x squared plus 6y squared plus 1 plus 1. And now we just plug the 0, 0 in, so that's going to be square root 5 times 0 squared plus 6 times 0 squared plus 1 plus 1. And so this right here goes to 0. and we're left with square root of 1 plus 1, which is 2. And there is your limit. And that's how you work that problem. All right, so I hope that video helped. In case you got stuck on a problem like that in your homework, well, now you know how to work it. So I hope it helped. Check out my other videos. Give me a like, share, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Later.